And what about Hossein Vafaei? He said a lot of things after his win against Ding Junhui. He said that you're a nice person when you're asleep. What did you make of those comments?
I don't know, I didn't really, people have been telling, it's more what people have been telling me, you know, obviously what was said, but, you know, yeah, I don't know what to say really, other than, you know, I wish every snooker player well, you know, everyone that's on the circuit works really hard, you know, sometimes on the circuit for 10, 20, 30 years, don't get many rewards, and when they do, it's nice, you know, we're all on this circuit together, and you can't begrudge anyone a good result, so I hold no hard feelings to anyone, because obviously it's a tough gig, and, you know, we're all here just trying to do our best, and yeah, so I don't take it personally. I think, you know, I'm kind of used to that. I had it as a junior growing up, had it as an amateur, had it as an early season pro, and you still continue to get it, so it's kind of followed me around my whole career really, but it is what it is, you know, you just have to play your game and yeah, and just do your job, you know.
Why do you think Hossein is targeting you again?
I think maybe I'm a bit of an easy target, because obviously, you know, if I do an interview about my own game or whatever, then obviously they'll pick something out of that, there'll be a headline, and then if I'm not playing, then generally they ask other players what they think about what I've said, and the interview's about them talking about me, so it's kind of, I can't win really, do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, the press are always going to find a question to ask someone. Some people are going to have stronger opinions than others, so, you know, and they'll voice them opinions, so it just is what it is, you know.
In the Eurosport studio with Radzi and Alan and Jimmy, you said that, in your words, that when the players, you know, do talk out and it turns you on.
Yeah, all over my career, you know, I've had little things, you know, even when friends say it, they don't know. There's a commentator that's one of my best friends, and, you know, he didn't doubt me, but he kind of thought one player was about to take over, and it was Ding Junhui, and, you know, I thought, you know what, it kind of, when I heard that, it just fired me up. And he's one of my best friends, so it's not like whoever says it. Sometimes I need someone to doubt me or to sort of, you know, question whether I can still do it. And, you know, I like having something to prove, you know, but I don't make it a personal thing. I just use it to fire myself up.
Do you think that Hossein has been too personal? He said that you could be a nicer person.
I could be a nicer person. I don't know. Listen, you know, I don't really. You know, I try to help all the players on the circuit. You know, if you ask a lot of the pros, you know, pros that are winning World Championships that are my rivals, you know, I give them advice. I text them, I say, look, I think you're too good to not be winning as many tournaments as you should. I think you should be trying this, trying that. You know, it's well documented that I'm open, you know, open myself up to that, and I like to do that. I think it's good to share, and I've done the same with Hossein early on in his career, you know. So, you know, it's just, it is what it is. Some of the comments kind of didn't really make sense, you know, like saying, I don't know about...
He said you've broken his heart as his hero.
Okay, yeah, not his family, you know, I've made him disrespect his family. I don't know how I can be blamed for that, you know, so... Do
you find that's quite tough to hear? Is there anything that has happened in the last 12 months between the two of you that we don't know about?
No, I mean, listen, I knew something was going on 2 years ago. I was like, oh, okay, but the behaviour changed towards me, so I was like, okay, you have to do what you've got to do to get yourself into that place, you know, and I'm all for it, but, you know, I've learnt from Steve Peters that sometimes, you know, we say things in the heat of the moment, we don't really mean it, or we do need it to fire ourselves up, and that's okay as well, you know. Like
have you got extra motivation now? Is he played right into your hands?
No, I don't have any revenge in me, you know. I just like to play the game, I like to compete, I want to enjoy my match, I love my snooker, and that's the most important for me, you know. I don't kind of get involved in them battles, you know, because, you know, it's just not worth it, you know. It's just, we're here to play a game, play snooker, and we're taught as a young kid to try and play the balls. It's very difficult, you know. Some players can make it tough for you, you know, and styles make fights, you know, so it's not always that easy, but at the end of the day, you've just got to try and stay in your own lane, stay focused, focus on what you've got to do, and hopefully that's good enough to at least compete with the opponent, you know.
Hi, I'm Ronnie O, Sullivan, and welcome to Eurosport Snooker on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Snooker.